Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bars, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy man, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Parts.
Smoking these meats.
Feels so good to hear his voice again now.
I know, I missed him so
much. It was like he was gone
Smoking
from the
these
zeitgeist
meats.
completely.
$1 hologram.
New drop just dropped.
I can't believe it.
You know, what
I'm
does
so
it
glad.
mean?
What does $1 hologram mean?
Yeah.
To you?
No, to you.
To me?
Yeah, to you.
It sounds like a discount.
It does.
It just sounds like a circus marker.
Oh.
Being like,
$1
holograms.
$1 hologram. Step
I couldn't
right up.
think of the word. I was like, what are they called? The announcer? But it's a barker, right?
It's a barker.
It's a Bob Barker for sure.
It's undoubtedly a
To
Bob
castrate
Barker.
your pets for sure.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Castrate
Okay, that feels
pets.
like a good place to finish this
Women,
testicle.
will you please like
Oh,
me?
no, undoubtedly. We passed the testicle with flying colors yet again. Wow, our toesies are so close to
$1
each other.
hologram.
$1
$1 hologram.
Well, I think it's going to be a great week this week. Was it Julia's perfect week? I guess we'll see.
I guess we'll see. Who was my
see.
huge complaint? Honestly, it's going to be such a first world problem.
Okay, great. I cannot wait. Same.
Yeah.
I'm Julia
pathetic.
Davidovich, and there's nothing I like more than walking around a museum.
What?
I don't know.
I mean, that's the nicest one you've ever done, I guess.
Is it?
I guess.
I guess I just called you like you super love art and you love culture and you know everything about culture.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's the vibe I'm getting. You
Why
got
are
your
being
hair done.
so nice to me.
You got your hair done, and now
so
I'm
do I
like,
look cultured?
wow, she's sophisticated.
I'm not though.
She loves to. You love to stare in front of an abstract painting with your hands behind your back, clasped behind your back.
I knew you were
and
going to
just-
say clasped.
You did?
I mean, I was like clasped or non.
I'll say it. I'll say clasped.
I feel like if you're not clasping your hands, you're not serious about the art you're looking
No,
at.
you're not. If
There's no way.
you're not clasping your hands, you're not appreciating what the artist was intending.
My name is Zoe Clark. And listen, if you want to appreciate art, your hands better be folded behind your back, sweaty, and your fingers touching.
Do you ever walk with your hands behind your back?
I guess if I'm strolling, maybe.
Yeah, I guess it's a pensive stroll move.
It's more of a stroll. Like, I guess I don't think I've ever done that when I'm alone. Feels like a weird move to have like your hands behind your back while you're alone.
Yeah, you have to be seen.
You need your hands out.
Just in case.
Just in case something
My grandpa
comes.
used to stroll with his hands behind his back. And then he died.
See, listen,
So-
it leads to death.
Yeah,
And
it definitely does. Think about that the next time you
Screenshot.
clasp.
listen, clasping is dangerous, folks.
Just ask my dead grandpa.
Take your hands out of your pockets,
100%.
your back pockets. That's how you clasp, right? Just kidding.
Diane clasps.
Yeah, she's a stroller.
She's a stroller.
Because she's either driving her huge vehicle,
So big.
like a Toyota RAV4. It's not
Oh,
that big, but
it's like the
definitely-
raviest 4 you've ever seen.
She loves a RAV.
She does.
Or she's strolling.
What's Diane's car's name? Seymour?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think it's Seymour.
Or like Marty.
Oh, Marty's in the shop.
Marty's in the shop.
So
she
has to
loves saying
take-
that.
So she has to take an Uber and talk the driver's ear off.
Oh my God. The Uber driver cannot wait for her to get out of the car.
What's her Uber rating?
Hers
Yeah.
or mine?
No, Diane's.
Honestly, it's probably like at a solid 4.8.
Look, Diane has worked really hard for this rating because she had to fight her way back from some 3s.
You're right. She had some 3s, but she has a lot of like sympathetic 5s.
So many sympathetic 5s.
Yeah.
And, you know, I get where they're coming from.
I understand that. I mean, like now that we're part of a rating system,
Yeah.
sympathetic 5s are all.
I think I'm a sympathetic 5.
Surely. And me too. Listen, I love a sympathetic 5.
Me too. As long as I'm getting a 5-star review on iTunes, I don't care.
that is a Zoe Clark promise.
That is a Zoe Clark promise. Diane's Uber rating is higher than her iTunes rating.
Can you
that's
believe it?
That makes me almost sick to my stomach.
It makes me ill.
It makes me physically ill.
She can't maintain a good rating. I'm kind of suspicious of her ratings though, because it's like, why aren't you leaving 1-star reviews if you hate it so much?
Seriously,
Please.
at least give us something to read.
It's just upsetting that you're not giving us something to read.
I know. Like, do you not care about my literacy?
Like, you just want to give us a 1 and then disappear into the night?
That's literally all they want to do.
Please.
Please.
leave a review at least.
At least leave a 1-star
God.
review. I had a really good question. Oh, do you think the queen is going to die?
Oh, is there a badonkadonk in the midst?
I think there's a badonkadonk in our midst because
Oh
she was
my.
like told not to travel.
Wow, wow, wee wah.
I know, and the queen loves to travel. I called one of the corgis, but not all of them.
See, here's the thing. I thought that she would live a long and fruitful life after her disgusting husband died.
Yeah.
That's just my 2 cents.
It doesn't seem like that's going to happen.
It's like, why? He
At
wasn't
least
your
not
power
long.
source. Kind of seemed like he was dragging you down.
Yeah, but I think like the
Yikes.
damage was done. Not even his death could fix it.
My
I
God.
think she'll be badonked in the next like month.
Yikes. I mean, that's a healthy... You gave her a healthy amount of time.
You're right.
How old is she? Email Diane.
How old is the
The
queen?
wickedly talented.
Queen
How
of
old is
England.
the queen? 95.
I mean, her mom lived longer than her. Damn.
Wow.
And that's the Diane promise. She wants to
95.
outlive all her children.
95 is a chonky bitch in terms of age.
It is. It's a chonky bitch, but it's no like 102 or whatever.
I cannot believe, future Bad Boy update, that Robert Durst is only 78.
Oh, bad boy update. He looks much older.
He looks 95.
I mean, I guess he's being torn apart by his crimes currently.
And
in his
COVID.
body. And COVID. Oh, right. He has COVID.
Yeah.
We'll put him
He
in a
is
Slimer.
COVID.
Oh, he's scary.
Yeah, he's scary. Anyway, who are your bad boys on the
I want
block?
to say
Yeah.
the entire NBC group of apps. Fuck you.
Ooh, like what? Like Bravo?
Like Bravo,
Mm-hmm.
like Peacock. And that's it. I mean, maybe NBC's fucked up too. I don't give a shit.
Peacock? What did Peacock do to you?
I mean, first of all, don't lure people in by thinking that you actually have Peacock. That's like their entire system.
I literally bought Peacock during the Olympias.
Oh, you really did, though.
I really did.
I mean, I just felt like in a mood to watch Girls 5 Eva.
Oh, how is it?
I loved it until I couldn't watch anymore because I don't want to go behind a paywall.
Oh,
I pay for enough television.
I know. It's really tough.
NBC suck my asshole.
Okay. Look, you tell them.
But really, it's the Bravo app, which just like is not opening for me at all.
I
mean, like
hate the Bravo app.
it won't. I think it's just the fucked up problem
What
between
are you watching on
YouTube,
Bravo?
the Real Housewives
Of Salt Lake
Wolves.
City?
The Real Housewives of Salt Lake. Yeah.
Oh,
Love
I'm
my
watching
gals.
it.
Yeah, wait. See, I keep forgetting to bring it up, but the thing is I hadn't watched it for the last like 3 ones.
The other thing, TV
When I was
Talk?
moving and like watching them in chunkers. And then I just did another chunk, or I wanted to. And then I had to use like Bravo credits. Like, bitch, I pay.
What's a Bravo credit?
They're just like, you can use these credits to watch our shit. And I was like, oh, thanks. You just
Wow.
won't let me log in. Why can't you let me log in? Bravo, let me
Because-
log in.
If Andy Cohen is listening to this, let Julia log in.
If anyone's listening to this, it's going to be Andy Cohen.
Oh, it's Andy Cohen loves
famously
Bad Boy
loves
Pod.
us.
It is famous. Everyone knows it. We're going to be on Watch What Happens Live next week, so definitely look out for
Dream.
that. I am also watching Project Runway on the Bravo app.
Ooh,
I'll save it.
interesting. Okay. Sorry, all these early TV talks, but it was
It's
part of my
definitely
bad
not a hard
boy.
recommend. I'll say this. Okay, and my bad boy is a TV talk. Fuck, right?
Wow, we're really pissed off by television.
We are angry this week. There was not a single Law and Order. There
Not a
was no
stitch.
SVU. There was no organized crime. And my Friday completely fell apart. I was fully planning on having a 2-hour fuck fest in terms of Law and Order into my eyes.
I'm
upset.
And instead of there being a fuck fest in my eyes, there was nothing. I had nothing.
She had no fuckfest to be found. There was no Chris Maloney to be
No
found.
Chris Maloney to be fucking in
How
my
do you
eyes.
start your Friday, Zoe,
Mm-hmm.
without Chris Maloney?
I can't.
I don't get it.
I immediately went onto the Law and Order Instagram and I
Let loose.
threw a fit. I mean, and they have like the audacity to post memes like, when there's not a new episode of SVU this week. You did that.
You're like, listen, I have nothing to live for.
Like, you're not a fan. You run this account. You don't feel bad about it. You're not upset. Don't make memes out on my behalf.
you don't know how I feel.
You don't know how I feel. I feel betrayed.
What was the image they used or GIF or whatever?
Well, like, regram it or some shit like that because thinking about it makes me sick.
I'm gonna get, I guess, a picture of you for the slammer right now. Of you
right now when I'm
angry. Anger. I'm gonna get better at these angles now. I don't know why I haven't been trying.
That was my angry face.
Wow, you look so mad.
Yeah, I'm livid.
Anyway, I mean, I would never deprive you personally of your SVU or your
It's hard not to take it personally. You know?
organized crime-orama.
It's really hard not to take it personally.
I mean, listen, are they back next week or are they taking a weird 6-week hiatus out of nowhere?
I don't know when they're back, They're just leaving us in the lurch.
I hate it.
I hate it. I'm not a crime solver. You are.
This is the first week in a while where I've been ready to consume an episode.
Is there anything worse?
Nothing worse.
Email Diane.
Quite cock-blocky if you ask me.
Such a cock
I mean, I
block.
hate the word cock-block, but this feels right.
What do you prefer? A clam jam? I'm sorry.
A clam jam
I'm
makes...
sorry.
I mean, I guess if we're talking from a clam jam perspective,
Yeah.
then yeah, I guess I prefer that.
But couldn't a clam jam also be having sex? Email Diane.
I guess so. But also, I feel like cock-block...
Also, could clam jam be discharge? Email Diane.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Cock-block is problematic because I feel like it implies that you're owed sex. Email Diane. Email Diane your whole ass.
Diane's going to have a lot of emails, and you know what? They might get flagged, and she's fine with that.
She's really fine with that.
We really have a couple bad boy updates. Oh, do you have any other bad boys on the
I
board?
don't think so.
Okay.
Almost perfect week except for Bravo.
Almost perfect week except for Law and Order. I mean, let me think if I have any other bad things. This isn't... I'm just really upset at myself that my stomach no longer will let me eat Indian food like I used to be able to.
You're a farty Marty?
It makes my tummy hurt.
Oh.
No matter how many Tums I eat.
That is how I feel about hummus now.
Oh.
I didn't think that I could be that person who's just I can't even handle a smoosh of hummus without
Not even
getting
a smoosh.
so I get the cramps.
Yeah.
And I truly have have to shit. Why?
I don't have to
I should
shit,
be
but
genetically able to eat hummus.
You should be genetically able to. And the thing is, I love Indian food. I love a saag paneer, even though I want to eat it for every single meal. But it really does make my tummy rumble, and not in a fun way.
That's so weird. I wonder
Yeah,
why.
it just sort of started happening.
Interesting.
That being said, give me a samosa and I'll eat it. No questions asked.
I mean, I'm still going to keep eating the things that bother my stomach.
Yeah, me too. It just
That's
is
the
what
Diane
it
promise.
is. I've just accepted that my tummy's going to hurt. I'm just going to lead a life of indigestion.
What else are we supposed to do? Do you believe that you can make yourself allergic to milk and dairy by avoiding it?
Are
you in that
I don't
thought
think,
cult?
I don't think that's going to happen to me because I eat a fair amount of cheese.
I mean, I love cheese. I don't think it'll happen to me either, but I guess it could happen.
I mean, the only I eat dairy though. I'm not avoiding it. I just don't use it in my coffee. I just do oat milk in my coffee. But I'll eat cheese. I'll eat yogurt. Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'll eat cheese. I'll eat yogurt. And as we clear.
Okay, so bad boy update.
Mm-hmm.
Amber Heard.
Oh dear.
Is being. I mean, was our original trial talk, I believe.
That's her. Yeah, it is.
Is being investigated for perjury in regards to her smuggling her dogs into Australia. Maybe you remember it.
God.
And their names were Boo and Fire or
Fiddle.
It was it was a weird name. It wasn't Fire, but it was Boo Pirate. I don't know, something like that.
You're really just thinking about Johnny's movies.
You're right.
Johnny's movies.
Johnny's Movies.com. Oh, wow. So true. So true with the .com. Anyway, so I guess she allegedly told Johnny to lie about it.
Wow. So do you think Johnny went to the Australian authorities and was like, listen, this is what happened. She pressured me to bring the dogs in. We have a case here.
They're just going back and forth. Okay, let me read it.
We're going to definitely put these dogs in the slimer, by the way.
Okay.
Zoe and Poof Poof, or whatever their names are. Fire and Twiddlebean.
It's even worse than that, the thing. Okay, Australian officials have launched a perjury investigation into Amber Heard's statements during her 2015 dog smuggling incident. The actress was accused of breaching Australia's strict biosecurity laws after jetting into the country without declaring her Yorkie Terriers Pistol and Boo. Come on! I know.
Pistol and Boo. Wait, how many dogs are there? 2 or 3?
2.
Okay. Pistol
Depp's
and Boo.
former estate manager told the court that Amber Heard had ordered him to lie under oath as she flew her pets in a private jet. Anyway, Pistol and Boo, it was dog poop on the bed. Never forget what happened there.
Wow. I forget about the dog poop on the bed.
Really?
No, I mean, I do, and then I remember. But,
Yeah, you
like,
can't forget.
I don't remember every day of my life, certainly.
Oh, okay, well,
It's not like I wake up and I'm like, I'm so glad there's no dog poop in here.
you know what?
Like
if
Johnny
you want me
Depp.
to, if you want me to text you every morning, I can.
Just like a picture of shit so I can just put it on my bed and be
Yeah,
like,
just place
this
it
is
upon
what
the
it was
bed.
like to be in
What
that apartment.
about prank poop? You know what I mean?
My friend Amanda and I, you can keep the name in, sure, why not?
Okay.
We were in middle school.
Okay.
We used to do this funny, hilarious thing where we'd put a prank poop in the lobby. And I don't know where,
classic.
I don't know, like in New York or whatever, or like other places where there are like high rises. Did you have like a camera to the lobby? Like channel 5 or something would be like your lobby channel. And so someone, when they called you from downstairs, you could go and be like, oh yeah, that is the person that's calling me.
Gotcha.
Did you have that here?
I know what you're talking about.
Well, we definitely used to put the fake shit in the lobby and then watch people's reactions after they passed it. And it was a funny ha-ha time.
That's a funny haha.
So I like prank poop personally, even in my old age.
I'm glad I know that about you now.
Thank you.
Okay, another bad boy update. Did you see this Elizabeth Holmes bad boy update?
No.
That one of the people she conned were the DeVosses.
Really?
Yeah, so apparently
See, good boy,
Elizabeth
geez.
Holmes conned Betsy DeVos out of $100 million, or at least her family.
Honestly, my personal opinion is get it.
Yeah, I feel the same way, you know?
In this instance,
Like, evil to evil on evil crime, I'm okay with it.
yeah, it feels positive. I don't know.
Yeah, it feels really positive.
That's all math, baby.
So, you know, that's just a fun little update. And then also Robert Durst, who we've previously mentioned on the pod already, was charged with, I mean, he was just whatever, charged with the murder of Susan Berman.
Mm-hmm.
But he was charged with the murder of his wife. But he's also dying.
His wife.
Who's going to die first, Robert Durst or the Queen?
Oh my gosh,
I mean,
that's
this
a
is the-
good poll.
I think that's a really good
They
poll.
could be dead by Thursday, honestly, either of them.
Either of them could be dead by
It's true.
Thursday.
They are both truly on
If
death
that
watch.
happens, I mean,
I
we
don't know.
deserve sponsors. Minimum.
You're right, minimum. So Robert Durst, was that what did he admit to lately though? He like admitted, was that the murder they
I
admitted
don't think
to?
he admitted to anything.
said something
except to
weird.
the hospital.
Got him. Can't believe he had COVID, but I also can.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah. I feel like he could have like one final
Hoorah.
hoorah, like truly could like escape from prison somehow, even in his weird like lizard stage that he's in.
I mean,
Where he
we
truly
haven't
looks
had
like
a
he's
good
molting.
prison escape in a long time.
You're right.
I mean, there was that one a few years ago with the racist Post-it note
Which one was that?
when they like dug a tunnel out of there and they left like a sticky note that definitely had
I don't think
racist
I know
vibes.
this about this.
Yes, you do.
They were escaped? Where was this? Like, I mean, I always want to say it's like upstate New York.
I mean, maybe this was actually in upstate New York, though.
Kind of feels like
Killers leave behind spinal. Okay, this was in upstate New York.
bing, bang, boom. It's always there.
Ah.
I forget why. I know there are a lot of prisons there, but like,
Yeah, so they were in upstate New York and they were eventually found, I believe.
very odd.
But it took a while. There was a manhunt.
Listen, I mean, yeah, I feel like Robert Durst could be in one last manhunt.
Well,
He could die on that manhunt. He just like, unfortunately, being like a really bad person. He's a bad person.
Yeah.
He's killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't defend him at all, but like, I really feel like he's a person who has lived a life of eccentric crime.
Yeah.
and has hidden and has gotten away with it and then like always finds a weird way out. And I feel like he's still going to find a weird way out and then die on that way out.
I mean, in a way, like now he's in the hospital. He's not really in jail.
Yeah, you're right. I guess that's probably what he wanted. Honestly,
yeah.
I feel like all of it's part of his plan.
I know. Getting COVID is definitely part of his master plan. So let's move on to our bad boy of the week.
You're right.
Smoking these meats.
Ooh.
Wow, he's really a Mr. Smoke Your Meat, obviously.
He's really a Mr. Smoke Your Meat. He's definitely a Mr. Rebrand Your Company. Loser alert. What?
Oh, he's obsessed with it. I was going to say, do you want to check the audio?
Oh, sure. Do you need to pee or anything?
I mean, like, that's such a valid question to ask me.
You need to pee or anything, sweetie?
I feel like I'm in kindergarten in the best way.
Yep.
Yeah, listen, I just want to be taken care of now. Now in post-pandemic world. No, we're still in it.
We're still in it, baby.
But, like, when this is over, never. I want to be treated like a baby.
Okay. I'll change your diaper.
Yeah, thank you.
Email Diane. Okay, well, do you even want to guess his net worth, or do you want to walk into
I
traffic
purposely
instead?
didn't look at it so I could guess it.
Okay, fine. What's Mark's net worth?
Mark Zuckles.
Mark
Zuckle
Zuckle.
dollars. Do you think he was gonna? Do you think we'll have Zuckle dollars one day?
I
Zuckle
think
cash?
in his dream world, yes.
Zucklezoins. Ooh.
Definitely Zucklezoins.
It's gonna be called Zoins.
Zoins. No.
It's gonna have his fucking face on it.
Or it's going to be like named after his daughter. Yikes.
What are his kids' names? Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Who knows?
That's the one. He loves cereal, so that totally makes sense.
Honestly, that made my stomach like want cereal.
Oh.
I really want Rice Krispies.
Rice
I think I might
Krispies
get
are
them on the
good
way
cereal.
home.
So no one accused Mark Zuckerberg of having bad taste in cereal. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, I don't even know how many kids he has.
I think one.
Oh, I kind of pictured him to have 3, literally.
Oh,
I was
Mark,
like, he
you bad
feels like he would
boy.
have 3 children.
Mark Elliott Zuckerberg. Stunning. Oh, he has 2 kids.
Oh.
Wow. Slut. Raised. Ugh, God, what a loser. His kids' names are Maxima
This is worse than I thought.
and
That's a
August.
That's a
Maxima
car
and
in a
August.
month. Okay.
Maxima and August.
Email Diane if they're the perfect names or the most imperfect names on earth.
Definitely Max. I bet she goes by Max.
Max is perfect.
I mean, and so I think that Zuckbuck. Oh no, they're going to be called Zuckbucks.
Zuck. Why didn't I think of
I
Zuck
mean,
Bucks?
I really hope Mark didn't think. He definitely thought of it. What's his net worth? How many Zuckbucks does he have?
Fucking hell. He's a billionaire, right?
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
at least ask that? Of course he is.
Yeah.
I don't keep track of who's a Billy.
It's probably for the best.
God, like 200 billion?
113.5.
Okay. That's not too far off.
No, you're really close.
Okay. It's hard to tell with billionaires. Like,
I know, like, what
how
is
much
it?
is $1 billion? I can't even imagine.
Also, like, the difference between $1 billion and 113 billion is so much. Fuck.
Maxima can have like 1,000
Billions.
Maximas.
Maxima can have so many little Maximas. If
What
she
is the
wanted.
car brand that's from?
Maxima?
Yeah.
Are you
Right?
thinking of a Nissan Altima?
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay, so in the past week, Mark Zuckerberg announced an extremely exciting thing for the future.
It's literally Nissan Maxima.
Oh, there's a Nissan Maxima?
Yes.
Okay, well, email Diane because that's her dream car.
That's what she drives to
Well, she already
the bulk shop.
Okay. So Facebook has rebranded itself as Meta, as in the metaverse, to broaden their horizons beyond social media and to encompass all the technology that Mark Zuckerfuck and his band of techies are gonna make next, baby. And it's probably mostly VR and AR and that kind of thing.
And like, if you haven't watched the big unveiling of it, it's so funny. I mean, it's so weird, but it's so funny.
Incredibly strange. Maybe we'll definitely put some screenshots in Wilmer Sliderama because there are some interesting little tidbits
$1
that happen.
hologram.
Probably $1 hologram needs to go in there.
I think that, oh yeah, absolutely. He's just like rattling off futuristic things and like actually making more presumptions about the future versus like what is actually going to happen.
That's true. He does make a lot of assumptions.
And what also pissed me off was an ad came on during that for Allstate, and their big thing was like kind of a bad boy for me. They were like Allstate for the what do you call the driverless vehicles? Basically, it was like
automated.
It was like automated or
autonomous vehicles.
Yeah, it was like the future of whatever, and getting insurance for blah blah blah. And you're just like, does that even happen already? Like, shut up, Allstate, you fucking idiots.
Though.
But that's like,
there are driverless cars. There's like a driverless Uber service.
I cannot.
Stop it. It makes me so freaked out. Yeah, and in this video, it was like, imagine you're able to work at your desk, but you can still have those chance conversations that happen around the office. And I'm like, that's not the fun part about going into an office, is having to make obnoxious small talk with randos.
Obnoxious small talk with randos.
Like,
that's the worst part.
That's the worst part. That's why we're all happy to work at home, and the commute sucks.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's basically pitching like, okay, well, we'll put your avatar in a virtual room, but
right.
They'll still see your body.
It's like, right, they want you to play The Sims, but in real life.
I don't want to avatar myself into a meeting.
I don't want to avatar myself anywhere.
Absolutely the worst.
I mean, although...
What if I get hacked and someone puts me in hell?
Ooh.
What if a child hacks my Zoom or whatever and then puts me in hell?
It could happen.
Traps me in a room and I can't get out. My avatar
like
is trapped.
There's definitely going to be
there.
like an avatar killer on the loose.
Oh my God.
But it's
what
like,
if you die in Zuck's
Mirror,
world? It kind of is.
It kind of is. Okay, so obviously this Facebook rebrand comes on the heels of controversy, baby.
Yeah.
A few
like
weeks
always
ago,
in the heel of controversy.
I know. He goes to Congress like more than most senators, honestly.
Kind of does.
He literally probably has a house in D.C. His testifying house.
His testicle house. You're right.
He's constantly going there and be like, no, I don't know about Russia.
Smoking these meats.
Yeah. He definitely has an egg smoker out in his D.C. home.
Oh, he loves his egg smoker. He travels with it.
Did you notice in one of the videos he posted there was like a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's in the background?
No.
I hate a self-aware man.
It's
like you're not in on the joke.
No, we're laughing at you.
We're laughing at you. What do you think? Do you think he is entering the space race, or do you think he's purposely staying out of it?
I think this is like whatever, the stereotypical kid that doesn't want to be in gym class version of the space race. I think he's a little scared of space.
Yeah.
I think he'd rather like tackle Earth space and just like, duke it out with Bill.
Yeah, he'd much rather duke it out with Bill.
Yeah. On the Earth.
You mean Gates.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elon and Jeff can go to space.
They're like, and they're natural freaky adventure people that are the most annoying people on Earth.
Mark is a Bill Gates rising.
Mark is a Bill Gates
Do you
rising.
think, like, you know what is nice, though? That Steve Jobs isn't around to be part of this nonsense.
Would he be upset or over all of this nonsense? I don't even know if he's a good boy or bad boy. Like, I don't know what he's done in his life. What has he done? What have he done?
He just, like, fostered a bad work environment. He was also, he's like a tech, he's like, he's
a tech asshole.
He's the tech asshole.
Okay. Another classic tech asshole.
Do you think he'd go to space?
It's really not it's like the tech... No, I don't think that they have interest in space. I feel like the concept of space freaks them out. They want to control the world.
Yeah.
And like the other two want to explore other ones because they're just like, I don't know. They want to make more money somewhere else.
Straight sociopaths, though.
I feel like all of them are.
They
have to be. I don't know.
So a few weeks ago, Frances Hogan, I believe is her name, a former Facebook data scientist, now whistleblower, baby.
Love the word.
Such a word.
What a word. It's like, who came up with that? But also,
it is what
makes
it
sense.
is.
It really
she
is.
blew that whistle right off.
And we listened.
So her job was literally studying the algorithm and seeing how it worked in regards to amplifying misinformation, and how it was exploited by foreign adversaries. That was her job. So she's sort of like different from other Facebook whistleblowers because she worked in the data science department, and also she copied internal documents before she left. She leaked them to the Washington Post, baby.
Smart.
Yep. I mean, Jeff Bezos is Washington Post when you think about it.
Wow. Interesting.
Conspiracy Connie?
Yeah. I bet they're pals, though.
True. So there was like a couple things in these documents that she copied. One was about the impact of the app, specifically Instagram, on children, and some of the stats were that 13.5% of UK girls said their suicidal thoughts became more frequent after joining Instagram, and 17% of UK teen girls said eating disorders and thinking about eating disorders became more frequent after joining Instagram. And these were things that Instagram knew. These were internal studies at Instagram being like, oh, look, this shit is fucking with teenage girls and we're not going to do anything about it. What they did do is stop developing an app that they were starting that was like a social media platform for kids under the age of 13, which is a fucking nightmare.
That sounds like an absolute disaster.
Seems like an absolute disaster.
Yeah, I can't even imagine being 13 on a social networking.
I mean, like, I was probably on No, I wasn't. I was like 14 on MySpace.
I just like, it's hard to even like gauge when anyone should have a smartphone or like have access to the internet, because it's just like, I mean, the internet is such a weird entity on on top of it, because it's like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
there's all kinds of parental shit I do not get. Listen, I cannot wait to have a birthday party inside of a virtual space.
Oh, it's going to be the best.
Honestly, the worst. I can't wait to buy a $1 hologram.
I cannot wait to buy a $1 hologram from a high schooler across the world.
That's exactly what Zuckelfuck said.
That's what he said.
He said, like, why is a high schooler selling holograms on the internet? Why do you predict that in your future?
Also, is that supposed to be like empowering?
Yeah, I guess
$1
so.
hologram.
Children can work.
Yeah, children can work for very little money. It's like, we know that. That's a tale as old as time, Mark.
Mark, you're being really weird.
So we already know that the Facebook and Instagram algorithm amplifies hate and rage, because that's how all of these fucking things work. That's how there was something that is like, if you join Facebook as a neutral party, these were like, tests that they run to see how their platform algorithm is working, but it's like within a week, depending on what you click and like, you can end up on like alt-right Facebook. No, wait. Within a week, you could end up on like super conservative Facebook, and a week after that, you can end up on like conspiracy Facebook. And Facebook, it's not just like Reddit and 4chan. Like, Facebook played a big role in the birth of QAnon and obviously the 2016 hot mess election. I mean,
yeah, huge hot mess express.
Huge hot mess express.
They have not, I mean, they're not sorry and they don't do anything about it.
No.
Everything just kind of seems like for the benefit of the company, which is what it is.
Right. Everything, it's profit over everything.
Yeah, and just like truly data, mining for it, finding it.
And like, the leadership knows. Okay, so the other thing that Frances Hogan talked about was Facebook's role in January 6th, which was basically after the 2020 Facebook had put all of these like securities in place for the 2020 election, so that basically what happened in 2016 wouldn't happen again. There were just like restrictions on certain phrases and words that people could post, and things got flagged and Facebook would pull it down and stuff. But after the election, they kind of lightened everything up immediately. And there was like a bunch of groups about the quote, Stop the Steal groups that sort of blew up after the election, that Facebook was no longer monitoring as much because people quit because the election was such a nightmare for them, working these like Facebook monitoring jobs. I can't fucking imagine.
Yeah, they monitored all kinds of posts, like ranging from animal cruelty and like cruelty and
I'm sure like murder and
shit.
Horrible shit. And like, it's not even these people, the moderators that they hire aren't employed by Facebook. They're like freelance contractors through other companies. And Facebook, I saw something that they were like, there was a certain number of these former moderators who had sued Facebook for getting PTSD after working here, for seeing all this fucking insane stuff.
And I can't remember if they were compensated poorly
Probably.
or if the draw was they were compensated a little bit more than what people were getting paid in I think it was like an Arizona-based something.
Yeah, I remember when that article came out from The Verge.
So weird. So sad, though.
Yeah, but essentially Facebook lessened their restrictions after the election, and January 6th, a lot of organizers were using Facebook to promote the event that led to the Capitol insurrection. So congrats, Mark, you did it. I mean,
it's just so I mean, it's fucked up that I don't even know what their tagline is right now or what their message is or like what, find your friends, find your family, whatever the fuck. I don't care. But like all they've ever done is make people sad,
yeah.
suicidal.
Yep.
Both their employees, people
Yeah.
that employed, or people that use their site.
Yeah.
People have been picked on. I mean, it just doesn't.
People have been cyberbullied literally to death.
It's unbelievable.
And that they know, like, something that the whistleblower said, Frances, shout out to her, queen, was that Facebook fucking knows how to stop it. They like test everything. They're super, they're fucking nerds. And they're testing like what can we do to prevent girls from hating themselves? What can we do to stop this QAnon shit from happening on our platform? And they know how to stop it, but they won't because the clicks and the ads and the money and the Zuck bucks.
The Zuck bucks of the world.
It's all about the Zuck bucks.
It's really all about the Zuck bucks there, I guess.
Yeah.
Quite the pickle.
Quite the pickle. And I guess there was also, I don't remember exactly what I was reading, but there was, I remember. So in 2015, I think, remember when Trump was like going down the escalator and he said something super racist. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Jeez.
But Facebook didn't take down the clip. And even though it went directly against the terms of service on their platform. And one of the employees that was interviewed for one of these whistleblower articles was like, that was the turning point for me, was that this person who was at that point a candidate had said something horribly racist that would have been flagged if it was anyone else. But that was sort of a trend where they like, even though Facebook knew that the things politicians would say had a bigger influence on their audience than what non-politicians would say, Facebook didn't take down the posts of politicians, even if they went against their community guidelines.
Which, like, back in, 2015, 16, didn't seem... I mean, looking back now, it seems like the hugest crime that they could have committed at the time, because you're just kind of like, you could have really stopped a lot.
Yeah.
Because this really, this last like 4 or 5 years has been truly
like, whoa, that escalated fast, but then now
escalated
it's like
and amplified incredibly.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think not everyone didn't see how bad that was, but like so many people saw how bad that was, and it was so simple what they could have done. Actually follow their own fucking rules.
Yeah.
They could have stopped so much. And Zuckel does not see that at all. I don't know if he doesn't see it or like how he sleeps. I just don't get it.
I don't know.
I think he's just denying it and telling himself a lie.
I think he feels like connecting people with their long lost cousins is like the best thing that anyone could do in the world. He's like, we connect families. And it's like, do you? Because like, how many families have you connected versus torn apart? I don't know.
Honestly, true. It's really weird to think about Facebook and what it is in its entity, and like what does it actually do for people right now? Does it really connect anyone? Because we have phones that do all that shit now.
Right.
We don't actually need those apps in between.
I mean, I'm not on Facebook really now, but I am on Instagram.
Sure. Which I guess is one of their apps.
Which is one of their little fucking family of apps.
But even that one, I mean, just as
horrible.
It's the same fucking stats.
It's
I'm sure.
horrible.
I'm sure they're worse on Instagram.
And the weird thing about his Meta announcement video thing was that he kept saying like, and we heard you. You're no longer going to need to connect. You're no longer going to have to sign in to Facebook to use our other suite of apps. And I'm like, this isn't really what we're asking for. Like, we would like you to care about our privacy. We would like you to stop neo-Nazis We would like you to stop like spread of vaccine misinformation. I mean, there's like things that we want you to do.
I know everyone says that he's a robot, but sometimes he really does seem like AI because it's just like,
I know.
it's like he's gathering terms and just like spitting out things you don't want. You're like,
I know.
I'm not
and
sure
he
that
was,
that's how it works.
He was
actually.
super robotic in that video, though.
I mean, he's just not a good actor. I don't think he's actually a lizard or a robot, like many people like to
I don't think
like.
I don't think he's a robot either, but I do think like for some reason my mom's FaceTiming me. But for some reason the way he like does arm movements and stuff is really like off-putting in the video, like his gesticulations.
I mean, they are, but it's such a tech dude thing.
I know.
Why don't you just take direction from someone? Like, why doesn't it just get a coach, dude?
Get a coach.
Get a coach. He needs a coach.
He
or like I was thinking as I was watching it, like maybe he shouldn't be the spokesperson of this entire enterprise because he's not likable. He's just like he's not likable and he's like bad. Also, he is a bad actor. Like it should be a literal mascot.
Yeah, I agree.
It can't be a person. Like I don't think this brand needs a person at all.
No, he needs to go.
Yeah.
He needs to go. All right, well, let's shut the door on Mark.
Shut the door on
/
Marky.
Facebook.
Shut the door, baby. Don't say a word.
So, who are your good boys this week?
I'd have to
Oh,
oh, where is it?
I'm excited.
I know.
Your reaction.
It's just like the ooh.
Love is in the air, Trader Joe's.
Can you believe it?
What happened?
Their Bomba. they have a new Bomba.
What's a Bomba?
The peanut snacks. You know, they're like these.
Oh, those things are weird.
They're like Cheetos that are peanut flavored. They're delicious. They're delicioso.
I mean, are they amore or what? I wouldn't say.
You wouldn't say, certainly. But I think they're great. And now they just came out with a new one, but they're kind of shaped like churros, not Cheetos. Tinier, like tiny churro babies, but they're peanut butter flavored and they have chocolate hazelnut.
Oh,
Creme in the middle.
creme? I didn't even know they could. I didn't even know they could put creme in there.
You can.
Sorry,
So always foot was on my jewel.
my foot was on her jewel, but I think it's gonna add a little je ne sais quoi.
I think it'll be really tasty.
I think so too. It was not on it. It was just in the
Very
zone.
near it.
It was very near it. Yeah,
Which is
and
fine.
I did floss it between my toes when you were in the bathroom, so sorry about that.
Fucking knew it. I knew the
Okay,
whole time. Do you have a good boy today?
There's a new creme-filled Bomba on the new Bomba just dropped.
New Bomba just dropped. I'll put both of them in the slider, the old and the new. You have to try both. You have to put both in a bowl and eat them
As you should.
with milk, like
Do
cereal.
I have any Guten Boysen, Barry?
Stop.
No.
So it's imperfect week.
Definitely an imperfect week, if I say so myself.
No good boys on the horizon. You didn't make anything tasty.
Well, we did learn that fun fact over our Instagram. So
Oh,
shout out
here's a good
to
boy.
the one and only Rebecca Miller Wolf,
Hell yeah.
who commented this on her Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey Grammer was on tour promoting his wine, but I thought he was an alcoholic, so I was confused and looked him up, and I guess he had 2 brothers eaten by sharks.
Angel.
So rest in
Absolutely.
peace. And also, I should donk.
Yeah, but definitely badonkadonk to Kelsey Grammer's brothers.
Sharks?
Sharks.
How? 2?
So
Same trip? Did we look it up? I'll put it in the slimer.
yeah, look it up and put it in the slimer. I googled it. It seems right. I saw an article that was like Kelsey Grammer's tragic life, so I was like, this tracks.
Wow. Kelsey, I didn't know.
I know Kelsey really did a good job of hiding his tragic life. So shout out to him.
Tossed salad and scrambled eggs.
Okay. Let's move on to TV talk. TV talk. We forgot to talk about Great British Bake Off last week.
I can't believe it.
I can't. Did you watch this week's episode?
Oh, yeah.
Pastry Week.
Big baklava of a good time.
Oh, a huge baklava of a time this week.
We'll put some...
Was her name Christelle? Yeah.
Love her.
Love her. I'm
I
so
kinda-
happy for her big win.
You know, she'd be a nice sneaky from the behind for
I
Jurgen.
know,
Jurgen,
but I mean,
sorry.
I'm so glad she got Star Baker. No spoilers, but I just did. Yeah, we must.
Oh, that was a sneaky handshake.
That was the way
Wow.
the way Paul did that handshake was so fucked up.
The way Paul handshaked, he was like,
He was like, "Hey, you
Come look
fucked
at
up,
this.
loser," and then he was like, "Just kidding."
he was like, "Can you come tell me what this is? It's a handshake."
Yeah, he really. That was like a real surprise.
We were all so tense. I was
I know.
tense,
I was like, "What did she do?" I was like, "She cooked a spoon in there or something."
but I loved her curry home.
I loved her curry.
It was
home.
beautiful. We'll put that in the slider.
Oh,
it was
we
very cute.
absolutely need to put her curry home in the slider.
So
I
cute.
would eat it.
What were those things called again?
Terrines.
Right.
Yeah, so they had to make decorative terrines, which
For the
were like
showstopping.
meat, as Julia called them, meat logs.
They were basically meat logs.
Some people really had leaky meat logs.
There were some leakers in the bunch. There were some,
Definitely.
the tragic roofs were coming off left and right.
If you hear somebody in the background talking, it's Jerry.
Listen, husband alert.
Husband alert is clanking about the place.
Listen, that's what husbands do best.
We try, we try to squeeze it in when he was still at the movies, but we had stuff to do.
And Julie was 20 minutes late. How could we ever?
I still think Jurgen's gonna win.
I mean, mathematically, he should be winning.
Mathematic.
He should get the big win.
It's math, and I love his stance.
Yeah. And I just love how he has the most German voice.
He could not be more German.
It's like, could not be more German. We had German week last week. We forgot to talk about that.
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about German Week, which was a game changer.
It's like, did he know that it was going to happen?
I know, it felt like
It feels very tailored to Jurgen, which is why I really want
Giuseppe?
Christelle.
Oh
Is her
yeah,
name
I mean,
Christelle or
I think it's
Christelle?
Christelle.
Beautiful name.
Beautiful name. Okay, let's do. Wait, I had another. Who's your next TV talk, by the way?
Oh, the 90-Day Single Life is coming back.
Oh, who's on it?
So many people. First of all, Colty's mom. Can you believe it?
What's her name again?
Debbie?
Yeah.
Debbie.
Wow, you remembered a name. I'm
Can
so
you
proud of
believe
you. Fuck you, Debbie.
That's what I was trying to find.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like mine.
Angel, though. She claims she hasn't been on a date in 40 years.
I believe that.
Big Ed is back. Also, so is Natalie. Well, she's not back, but she's back.
Is she
because
like
she's in uni.
back in the Ukraine?
Oh, no, she's just back in the 90-Day universe because she's looking for love.
Oh, I'm so
again.
happy for her. I hope she finds love again.
Back on the horse.
It could absolutely happen for her this time.
It really could.
I believe.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm such a believer in love and also Natalie, so it makes complete sense. Mm-hmm. That's great. I would say I'm watching Project Runway.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a meh season, to be frank.
A what season? A meh.
Meh.
Okay.
I actually liked, and we'll put one of the cute little outfits in Wilmer Sliderama this week. The last week's episode was like Halloween themed, and they did like spooky but pretty ball gowns.
Ooh.
And I liked that episode, but I did not like the ones before it. There was like a very dramatic episode where there was like, it's just like sort of plagued by drama, if you ask me.
Okay.
I mean, who among us aren't?
It's like some shows you want the drama, some shows you're just there to see what's happening.
Yeah, I just want to see the fits.
Like Great British Bake Off, the most drama you see is truly a meat house roof breaking off.
Yeah, a leaky meat house.
And that's just like, this is a tragedy.
Yeah, and it is kind of heartbreaking. But the Project Runway drama, like the interpersonal stuff,
Don't care.
just
Work
leave
it
it
out
all on the
somewhere else.
runway.
Leave it all on the runway.
Like, we don't need this bickering backering.
And that's a Zoe Clark promise.
It really is. It really is.
She's drama free.
I'm drama free since 93. Insecure is back. Did you watch Insecure?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the last season.
I know.
It was good.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Good soundtrack.
Did you watch Curb?
Yes. I just like
Why was it 40 minutes long? That's what I don't understand.
that. I have not liked Herb for a few seasons now. Like
There was just something that I'm like, am I tired of it?
I think ever since Vince Vaughn joined the crew, I'm like, what's happening?
Vince Vaughn was definitely a turning point.
Unless this is like an actual joke,
Yeah.
like for me,
Right.
I don't get why he's here.
Right.
What's Vince doing here?
What's Vince doing here?
God.
I will say, though, the like daughter who auditioned.
Great.
Amazing.
That was really funny.
Put her in everything. She stole the show.
She did.
Like the rest of the episode, you can keep it. Maybe I'm just like sick of Larry David's shenanigans or something. Like it doesn't feel different. It just feels like the same note over and over again.
And to me, I mean, he just reminds me so much of George Davidovich that it's no longer cringy. It's just like nostalgic.
Yeah. I think I've just seen too many Larry David, like people pretending to be Larry David, like the Emma. They're like,
I think-
woo.
You know what did it for Larry David for me?
What?
The huge Bernie Sanders blow up.
The
It's
Bernie
just like,
Sanders blow up.
We get it.
really.
Two Jews that look alike and are actually related. I'll put that in the Slimer then,
Okay.
because that is a finding your roots, find-a-rama.
Finding your roots, find a Rama. But like like I'm sick of you. You know, like it's enough. But I probably will watch the entire season.
You
so.
hate the caricature of the old Jewish man.
Yeah.
Okay, Zoe's over it, and she thinks you're all anti-Semitic for laughing at it.
I do feel that way.
Oh my god.
No, I don't. Laugh at whatever you want, guys, as long as I don't know about it. Funky hat on the loose walking by.
Wow.
Oh, any updates on the laundry nemesis?
No, I have not even attempted since, because I've been busy.
Yeah.
I had a really,
But you
I had a
haven't seen
really
it?
early Arama. I was waking up so early this week.
That must have been stressful. I slept
Very
in till 8:20 yesterday.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Wow, Zoe's changed.
I am a new woman.
I'm a new woman.
I'm a new woman, email Diane. Look. It's going to be a short more. I guess we've just been doing shorty mortys, and that's fine.
I don't know. Is it that short?
Oh my god, I will say this though. I know you're not watching Drag Race UK.
UK or Canada?
Are you watching Canada?
No, I mean
Okay.
not watching either.
Well,
but...
there's both out right now.
Oh, okay.
This season of Drag Race UK is complete trash, and my favorite queen got sent home last week in a shocking double elimination.
Oh my god!
And I just need to say justice for Theresa May, because I'm
Put
going
her
to
in
play
the
you.
Slimer.
We'll put her in the Slimer. I'm going to play you her new song when we're done with this pod. It's called "My Pussy Is Like a Peach,"
Perfect.
and it goes, "My pussy is like a peach. My pussy is like a peach. Outside is fuzzy, inside is juicy. My pussy is like a peach," and it's so
Wow.
good.
Perfect song.
I mean, that was like some of my best singing. Oh, absolute titty. I just love her. I ordered some of her merch, and it was a really upsetting elimination.
oh my god!
But
How far are you
Canada-
in? How far are they in the UK? Like
UK, they're like, there's only 5 queens left, I think.
that's weird to do a double elimination.
I know. It was
That's
really
like-
fucked.
Like, did you lose money for an episode or something? You need to get rid of someone quick. Like, what happened?
I don't know. Because there was like, it's just, I don't know what happened. But this season of Canada is pretty good, I gotta be honest. This season of Canada is way better than the season of UK.
I'll just have to do a big like dump of ramen and watch it all at once.
Okay,
Wa-
that's
watch all at
fine.
once?
They did like a Scream parody.
Oh, that's cute.
Fifi Dobson was the guest judge.
Do you know who Fifi Dobson is? Did she make it down here?
No,
That's.
but I
she
know
was
that she's like a
cute.
pop punk princess.
Yeah, she was like an Otzi time. She was really a time. She
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
like kind of like video game music.
Yes.
Kind of like one of
because
those
they
like
they lip synced to one of her songs, and I was like, okay, I get it.
oh yeah, kind of an Avril Rising.
Yeah, I definitely got Avril Rising vibes.
Fifi Dobson. I think she's like an actor too though.
Okay.
I liked Fifi Dobson.
She got very emotional on the runway after they performed her song, and it was
Really?
cute. Yeah.
I like her a lot.
Yeah, she seems cool. Anyway, this season of Canada is good though. Like, I genuinely don't know who's going to win Canada, and I also don't know who's going to win UK, but it's because it's just such a hot mess, in my opinion.
I mean,
Jerry's on the run.
Jerry's on the road
Off he goes.
into the sunset.
He's being weird right now. I can't. And then any other TV talks?
TV talk. Oh, you know what I did watch
What?
and actually surprisingly liked? I don't know why I even switched it on.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's based on a book.
Okay.
Book I have not read. Maids?
Maids.
Did you watch?
No, but I've seen.
Surprisingly emotional.
What is it?
Surprisingly funny in some
Wait,
ways.
Is it funny or emotional? Wait, is it
Both.
supposed to be funny?
I mean, for like the little bits they put in, you're just kind of like, okay, well, quirky mom funny.
Okay.
Kind of like a Grace and Frankie mommy vibe.
Okay.
Where it's just kind of like, oh yeah, my mom is irresponsible a little bit.
Gotcha.
Funky
mom.
and yeah.
Is it like, what kind of show is it?
So based on a book, I don't know how close it is, but she's a single mom.
Yeah.
Who's been like emotionally abused and
Okay.
almost physically abused. Basically, she gets shit thrown at her by
Oh.
her husband, who absolutely is an alcoholic.
Gotcha.
And it's just kind of like about the cycle of all of it. And it's like sad and good. And I don't know.
Is it on Netflix or Hulu?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I was very
yeah.
surprised by it. I mean, the acting isn't amazing, clearly, because it's
Yeah.
Netflix, baby.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, that's classic Netflix.
But it was a good watch of Rama. I don't know why.
Okay, random.
I was very surprised by it.
That's a random one.
It was random, but it was kind of like this is an emoji watch, but like, I don't know why. In a good way, a good emoji. I don't know why it was sad, but I kept watching it.
Sure.
There's
Been
some
there,
like,
baby.
I feel like I've watched some sad documentaries, but like, obviously I'm going to keep watching it.
Yeah.
This is sad in a different way. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, great. I'm going to say email Diane at badboypod.com.
Yeah.
If you have a bad boy on the block, I really want to know about it. I mean, Diane really wants to know about it.
Yeah. Email your predictions about Queen Elizabeth and,
Please.
when-
Who's next to die? Email Diane.
Who would, I mean, it would really surprise me if a different royal died first.
If who?
If a different royal died first and they weren't even old.
Oh. Wow. You're really throwing some shit out there.
A random duchess.
Leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. I don't know if we've mentioned that.
Yeah. I don't know if we've mentioned that enough, but
I don't think so.
we like them.
We like them. You know what I mean? There are people actively working against us. Conspiracy Connie alert. So please leave us a 5-star review. Shop.badboypod.com. You know,
Yeah.
Whatever.
For a fucking t-shirt or a mouse pad. Who knows?
and then more than anything, follow us at Bad Boy Podcast. You never know what you're gonna find.
You're never going to know what you're going to find in a Slimerama, honestly.
Honestly, the Sliderama has been really good lately. Props to Julia.
I mean, Diane.
Oh, right. Sorry. I mean, Diane. Diane's really been killing it with the Sliderama. She's so smart.
She really does it all.
She does it all. Yeah. So I would say that's an absolutely flawless episode. Have a perfect week.
Because the week begins on Thursday. That's
Yeah.
the Diane promise.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.